sweet little buddy. Look who's taking a nap. This little guy is always laying down. I have him and Mom still in their paddock. I haven't put him out with the herd yet. But he lays down so much, and there's so much mud right now in the pasture that I really hate to put him out there because there's really nowhere good to lay down. So I have to come up with a good solution and, you know, decide if I'm gonna bring them in at night and put them back in the paddock or what I'm gonna do. So, but he's so sweet. Sweet little guy. But the nice thing with the paddock where they're at is with all the work that we did over the summer, it stays pretty dry, and the shelter at least is always nice and sandy, so he's got a good spot to lay down. I always like to take advantage of these moments and just sit and kind of snuggle with him and get him really comfortable with me working with him when he's laying down. I don't ever want him to think that he needs to hurry to his feet, licking my boot, because that makes a lot of sense. He's trying to bite my boot. That's yucky. But I want to get up and move around him and just kind of handle him. He's a good boy. It's like I got something yucky in my mouth. You know, something I have never ever seen is I have never seen him roll, ever. You know, is that a thing? So if you've had foals before, comment below and let me know if foals typically roll or if they don't, if that's something that just kind of they develop later on, but I have never seen him roll. He lays down all the time, but never ever rolls. He loves to sit here and be scratched. Oh, is he gonna get up now? But this is so good for him. You know, they're so vulnerable when they're laying down. So to just let him know that you don't have anything to be afraid of, this is great. This morning I'm taking a student and we're gonna go on a trail ride. So I was on my way out to catch my horse, and this is the kind of stuff that I get distracted with. So we're gonna go for a trail ride though. Oh, honey, he's such a good boy. Look at how good he can bend his neck around and stuff now. So good for him. Oh, and I wonder if maybe I can just kind of sit on his bum. Oh, I'm sitting on Manzer for the first time. I'm actually not sitting. My butt is just touching him, and I'm holding myself in a squat position. So I'm not hurting him at all. This is so good. Now, when horses are laying down like this, you do have to be careful because they can jump to their feet and kick so fast. When he was, I don't know, just like under a week old, he was laying down and I was trying to get him up and he jumped up and kicked me in the belly. So fast, I didn't even see it coming. So you just have to be so careful because they can move really quick. He likes to lay right there where it's nice and dry, and that corner over there is where they always poop. And that's where Nika likes to pee. That's pretty much the only place that they poop in this whole paddock, so that's really nice. It's been very easy to keep clean. Look at those ears. His ears look just like his mama's. They look identical. I can't wait to be on him and see life through those ears. I spent a lot of time riding his mama. Had some pretty amazing rides on that horse. Some of the best parts of my life were spent on that horse. Best days of my life. Oh, he so loves to lay down. Yeah, I don't know what to do. And I don't want to stall him at night. That's just not a thing for me. It's not a thing for me I really don't want to stall my horses in the evenings. That's not something that I'm interested in doing. I think horses should be out 24/7, but it's hard when you just have so much mud. There's just not a lot of dry areas. So I gotta come up with a solution, but he loves to lay down. He loves it. He loves to lay down. Oh, he is something else. He's always into stuff. Manzer, what you doing, little man? These two over here. My gosh. Now these horses are only behind this barn here because they just ate their grain and I turned them out. I would never allow horses to be in an area where they could kick the side of a metal building. That happened to a horse we had many years ago. Kicked at another horse and put his foot through the side of the metal building and almost took his hoof off. So that was a lot of time to heal, proud flesh, all that fun stuff to deal with. All that stuff that's not so fun to deal with. But some of the best lessons are learned through experience. Look at his little tail. He looks like a deer. He's all frisky.
He's got a nice little tail.
I like when he
just hit the wall.
I know. Sometimes he'll kick those jugs that are hanging there with the hind legs. It's pretty cute.
He's got like
I don't know what he sees, but he's excited. much. He doesn't bite ya. Go run, buddy.
His little hubs are so cute.
The last camp I went to, we stood out here for like a few minutes clapping and trying to make him to do that.
Give it a try. Back up a little bit and clap. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, clap. He's like, Mom. Okay, do it again.
Nick is like, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
My son is amazing.
He's all full of himself. Hey, buddy.
He's gonna be a really good fox.
I hope so. Get him.
So pretty.
Okay, start clapping again. Go run around your paddock, dude.
He's like, no.
He's looking at us like,
Okay, now let's clap and then keep doing it until I say stop. Okay, stop. Because you can teach them to be reactive to it. So like someday, you know, we could teach him to be where he's reactive, and then someday I go somewhere and people clap and he loses his mind and bucks me off. Or we could teach him to be like, ow. No big deal. The sun. Just be careful because he is full of himself and he's going to want to nibble on somebody.
So his head
I
is
think
so
I was an
small.
apple.
Can you walk him yet?
He's not halter trained yet, no. That's going to be a whole process because I have a certain way I want to do it.
How's that?
It's a process. I want to do some rope work with him and teach him to give. I don't want to like force it. So I'm going to try to get him going in a manner where there's never a brace at all. Aw. Oh, he's like little drips of water got on my nose. He didn't like that.
Get Cheyenne with her unicorn.
Look at this little cutie pie hanging out next to Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty's over here just munching on her. Hey. And Manzer's having himself a little snack. He's getting so big.